Hi, you guys. I got on here early because last time I had some technical difficulties. So, this time I was like, let me get on here early, make sure YouTube is not playing with me today. So, happy Tuesday, you guys. I'm on here about 5 minutes early. Got some news that I want to share. HUD's numbers just came out. I follow them very closely, so we can go over those tonight. But happy Tuesday. It is May 7th. I do that for people watching replay. If you're watching the replay, it is Tuesday, May 7th. So, welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know. Let me know if you are here. Good evening. You are a faithful follower. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome from New Jersey. Always glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me and see me. It is Tuesday. Big auction day in Georgia and Texas. Thank you, Mikkel. Is that right, Mikkel? Big auction day, Georgia, Texas. We can go over that. Welcome, Colette. We can go over that today. If you don't want to watch that, then you can stay and watch it anyway. You know what I mean? Houston, Texas. I just posted something about Houston, Texas. R.E. Watchman. He's a really good, he's out of Texas and he's always posting like stats in Texas. And so I just shared his post. Let me read it to you really quickly, you guys. I shared it on my Instagram, Your Agent Ashley on Instagram. Let's see. I don't want to do too much on this Wi-Fi because it'll act up. R.E. Watchman is his name. Now he just posted. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of this so I don't, because my Wi-Fi get an attitude sometimes, you guys. So the private equity First Key Homes is joining the home selling party in San Antonio. So they were buying lots of homes, when interest rates were low, because they're talking about these hedge funds and these big property management companies are starting to sell off properties. And if that can hurt our market, that can crash a market when these hedge funds start selling off tons of houses in bulk, right? That can kick off, if too many houses hit the market and all that, home values dip. So let me read it. Private equity First Key Homes is joining the home selling party in San Antonio Metro. They listed 25 homes listed for sale, and it's at a 15% price drop. They bought a ton of them in 2022, right? So then right up under it, somebody posted in Texas, American Homes for Rent. So there's First Key Homes, American Homes for Rent, purchased 0 homes and sold off 185 homes in the first quarter of this year. Houston, they sold 75 homes. Dallas, they sold 58 homes. Austin, 32 homes. In San Antonio, 20 homes in the first quarter. That is what people were worried about. If these hedge funds that were gobbling up homes when interest rates were low and buying in bulk, if they turn around and start selling them and putting them back on the market, that will be a problem for everybody. So, and they said Texas, I've been saying that Florida and Texas are going to be the main points you need to watch. They said that's like the epicenter of when when things start to downturn, because we don't say crash, but when the market starts to downturn, they're saying Texas and Florida are going to be like the main places that get hit. Florida always gets hit though. They got hit hard last time. Oh, have you? So First Key Homes, thank you for subscribing. So First Key Homes and American Homes for Rent. Welcome, everybody. Y'all have not missed anything. We were just kind of chatting. I came on here a little early because my Wi-Fi can have an attitude sometimes, right? So I was trying to make sure the Wi-Fi was Wi-Fiing. And then I just kind of started talking about some things. But don't worry, you didn't miss anything. I haven't even done the introduction. Yet. So don't worry. You didn't miss anything. So it's almost time, you guys. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you are from. And then we will get started. I will not hold you all night. Y'all came for a good time, not a long time, And this past Sunday, we were on here 2 hours, you guys. 2 hours. Who was with me this Sunday? I know Colette. Me Too. Wow. You know I'm trying to say your screen name. Y'all were rocking with me on Sunday. It was like a telethon, a marathon. Lois, St. Louis in the house. Welcome, St. Louis, Missouri. I was trying to think if I remember anything about foreclosures. Maryland, up there, what's that? The DMV? Maryland? Boom. Have y'all been seeing these TikToks of people getting laid off? Have y'all watched this? One guy posted that he got laid off from Tesla, Florida. We always have people from Florida. I bet the weather is like perfect there right now, isn't it? We had a tornado warning like last night, but thank God we kept the power. Um, okay, y'all got home. So today was a big auction day in Georgia and Texas. We can go look at those. That's what I was planning, right? Um, Colette, I'm telling you, it was like a marathon. It was like a telethon. That's what we were on Sunday. Um, oh, you drove by. Good. Do that due diligence. Ooh, Melissa from New Jersey. We got the New Jersey people in the house. Okay, you guys, it's 8:01. Let me do this introduction for everybody's new who is new and everybody watching the replay, right? So that was a drum roll. So, you guys, welcome. I am Ashley Pickens, you guys. I've been in real estate since 2006. Yes, 2006. So, 18 years. This is my 18th year in real estate, you guys. As a real estate agent, as a real estate broker, and as an auctioneer. And that is why most of you are here about auctions. I'm the one that says going once, twice sold. I auction in Shelby County, parts of Tennessee, and parts of Mississippi, right? And I try to teach you all the things that I know so you can learn them and apply them to your lives, right? Take it and apply it. So that is what we're doing. I just wanted to really come on here. It's a big auction day. So I was going to kind of look at some properties, right, that are going up for foreclosure, and we can look at those together. And then HUD came out with its monthly update on how many renters and households we have behind right now. So that report came out this morning. So let's jump into that, some real estate news, right? And then we will look at some auction properties and that kind of stuff. And y'all can ask me any questions. And then we're going to go to bed. We're not going to be on here all night long. Okay. That's what we're going to do. It's Tuesday, right? So welcome, everybody. I see Texas. I was just talking about Texas. If you just came in, I'm sorry, you guys, if you were here, but let me read it to these people that just came in. So, Real Estate Watchman, I don't know if you follow him. Y'all follow him. He's on Instagram. He's usually in here on the channel with us a lot of times. He's out of Texas, right? And so he just posted private equity first key homes, these property management companies, these hedge funds that buy up all these homes. First Key Homes is joining the home selling party in San Antonio Metro, right? They were gobbling up all these properties in 2022, and now they are trying to sell them off. And I was saying that is something that can cause a huge problem in our real estate market if some of these hedge funds start offloading properties into our market. So, San Antonio, they put 25 homes on the market in San Antonio, and they have dropped the price 15%. If hedge funds start throwing their properties on the market at a lower price because they don't care, right? They don't care about the neighbor's home values. They don't care about your home values. They just trying to get rid of these properties, right? They don't care. But if they start offloading properties at a discounted rate onto the market, that will affect everybody's home values. Okay. So they have put 25 homes listed for sale in San Antonio at a 15% price drop already. So then somebody else commented and said in Texas, American Homes for Rent. So we got First Key Homes and American Homes for Rent purchased 0 homes and sold off 185 homes in the first quarter of 2024. In Houston, they sold off 75 homes, Dallas, 58 homes, Austin, 32 homes, and San Antonio, 20 homes. So First Key sold off 25 and American Homes for Rent sold off 20. What's that, 45 already in San Antonio that they're putting on the market? at a deep discounted, well, not deep discounted, but at a lower rate, we'll see. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? But they're putting them on the market. It's not like they're selling them quietly. They're putting them on the open market. I guess they're just trying to get rid of them, right? That's what hedge funds do. They buy to make money, right? And then when it's not making money, they're going to offload them. They don't care about your home values, right? They're just trying to get off those properties. So tech already, American Homes for Rent and First Key Homes in Texas, offloading properties, you guys. And I don't know about y'all, but here in Memphis, there are, welcome. There are more for sale signs. You guys, I have now I'm really noticing more for sale signs in my area here. I can't see, but I will, I don't know. I will try to put the link in the description. Real Estate Watchman. He's on Instagram. He's usually on our channel with us a lot of times. Real Estate Watchman. He's on Instagram. I think he might be on Twitter. He posted the article, right? And then somebody named this guy Lance Lambert with the news posted about American Homes for Rent sold off 185 homes in the first quarter of 2024. So go try to follow them. RE Watchman. So if you're in Texas or if you're looking at that Texas market, boom. And you know what happens, right? Like sellers or homeowners are going to start seeing all these properties coming to market. And if home values start going down, then they're going to try to jump in the market too. You know what I mean? They're going to, because they're like, oh crap, there goes my equity. I got to sell too. And they'll try to come on the market, right? That's what'll crash your market. So Texas, let's watch and see. Your friend also did for 5 years, and she claims she can't find any properties. Ari Watchman is who brought me to your channel. Yes, that's right. Ari Watchman. Yes, both of y'all. So follow him. Memphis, now I guess it depends, right? Investors eat up the lower price. Like investors, if it's 100,000, 150,000 or less, an investor is going to pick it up because Memphis has such a hot rental market. Y'all, you know, like 60% of our population rents. 60%, not 16, 60 of our population in Memphis rents. So we are, the Wall Street Journal ranked us like #1 investors playground because our properties are so cheap, right? Hey, Tiffany, our properties are so cheap per square footage, and then everybody rents, and then the rents are good here, right? Because everybody rents, right? So if it's under 150,000, an investor gonna pay cash for it here, right? Tiffany, welcome. A house in Morris County sold for $339 at auction and now it's on the market for $489. That's what they do. Probably didn't even do anything to it, right? Maybe put some fresh paint in it and put it back on the market. Got to drop, just stopping by to show some love. Watch. Absolutely. Have a good night. Appreciate you coming by. Look at me coming by like it's the house. Thanks for stopping by the house, right? So you guys, let's jump in. So let's watch Texas's market, right? Texas is ranked #1 right now for the most auction properties in the country right now. Texas has the most auction properties. I think they're about at almost 9,000 properties are up for auction in Texas right now. Right. That's what they always do. Pick it up at the auction, boop, boop, get it cleaned out and put it right back on the market. That is what they always do. So yeah. And then for the most foreclosures and pre-foreclosures, it's Florida. Florida is at the top of the list for foreclosures, pre-foreclosures. Texas is at the top of the market for auctions, and Michigan is at the top of the market for REO properties. That's who's in the lead right now. We'll see if it changes, but Florida has beat California as far as foreclosures and pre-foreclosures go right now. Florida's got so many houses on the market right now, but that's why watch Florida, watch Texas, right? Those are the two markets that you gotta watch. So let's jump into HUD's report is out. It just came out today. You know, I watch it like a hawk, right? So let's jump into that real quick. I'm going to share my screen. I just recorded a YouTube video that'll go up tomorrow. Look at me recording videos again. Who knew? I'm going to share my screen, you guys. Just give me 1 second. And then we can go over it and discuss it, because you know how I feel about their report. It's a housing survey. It is not an actual report. I always say hold on, I'm about to share my screen. I've gotten so good at this, you guys. I'm sharing my screen and stuff. Who am I? You know what I mean? Like a tech genius over here. Don't say that. And then the Wi-Fi stopped working. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? Blink once if you can see it. Blink twice if you can see it. You know what I mean? So let me know. I know sometimes it's a delay when I first start sharing my screen. My Wi-Fi got to get warmed up. Let me know if you can see it. Blink, blink. Thank you, Jackie Bradley. How are you, Jackie? Welcome, 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 welcome. Cool. Everybody's blinking and breathing, right? I'm good for Tuesday. Okay. So let's recap really quick. Don't worry. I'm not going to recap too far. Let's check out February. So again, HUD puts out, let me give y'all this site, because y'all going to be like, Ashley, what's the site? Right. Here's the site in the chat. Bookmark it. Okay. So we can discuss this together. Maybe y'all will start making videos and I can come watch y'all videos. You know what I mean? I'm game to do that. So it's in the chat. That is the link. So this is a national housing market indicator put out by HUD. Okay. So HUD, the HUD puts it out. So let's start in February. Okay. Everybody with me? Let me make sure the screen changed, because sometimes the screen don't change. It did not change. That's why I'm glad I checked. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure the screen changes so we can all read along. So there it is. There it changed. North Carolina. Oh, South Carolina is the one that's so hot right now. I don't know what's going on in South Carolina. There was a foreclosure attorney that posted, she had 2,000 foreclosures. Like, she took a picture of all of the folders on her desk of foreclosure, and it was like 2,000 like foreclosure, like properties on her desk. So, like, I don't know what's going on in South Carolina. I keep asking y'all. So let's read about this class. So this is February of 2024. This is what I always share. Feel free, you guys, to turn on the camera and share this information. You know what I mean? I'll watch it. Even though I know it, I'll watch it with you. You know what? Just because it's you. So housing insecurity for February, right? So this is January 9th through February 5th. So really January. Shows that approximately 11.4% or 5.3 million renter households were behind on their rental payments. 5.3 million, right? We had 2.1 million renter households feared eviction was imminent in the next 2 months. This was January, like 4 months ago, January, right? So, and then we had approximately 5.39% or 4.45 million homeowner households were behind on their mortgage payments, right? So, this is February. Yes. An estimated 1.3% or 1.08 million homeowners feared foreclosure was imminent in the next 2 months. Okay. So that was then. Moving right along, right? I just want to make sure everybody knows where we're at and how far we have come, or if we have come far at all, honestly, right? So moving right along, let's do March, right? I'll do it really quickly. March shows that 11.6% or 5.3 million renter households were behind on their rent. Let's see, 2.2 million renter households feared eviction, right? So then moving right along, 5.4 or 4.45 million homeowners were behind on their mortgage payments. Why does this one say February, you guys? See, this one HUD be doing some shady stuff, you guys. Because why is this one February too? They probably don't want to see. This one said February. And this one say February too. Okay. So look, the numbers, look, they don't even change the reports anymore. They just probably change the number by one and then put it back out again. So if we are looking at, I want to make sure I'm clicking on the right one so none of us are confused. March, right? Let me make sure it's changing with y'all. Everybody with me? Everybody with me, right? Okay. We are on correct one. I just don't want the screen to change and y'all not with me. So this is, so we can all see March of 2024, okay? March shows that 11.6 or 5.3 million renter households were behind on their rental payments, 5.2 million, which was up slightly, or 5.2 million 1 year ago. And then we have approximately 5.4 or 4.45 million homeowner households were behind on their mortgage payments. Why does this say February again too, you guys? I'm looking at the right ones. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure we're all March. Yeah, March. Y'all know how I get times, because this one says this is phase 4, cycle 2, February 6th through March 4th, right? This is March. What did February say? This is January 9th through February 5th. Approximately homeowners behind on their mortgage payments in February, up from 4 point. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure, they're not trying to bamboozle me and change the numbers. You know what I mean, you guys? So just know we had 4.45 million homeowner households. 4 million people were behind on their mortgage payments, right? So the latest numbers have just come out for April. Everybody still with me? I don't want to confuse y'all, but I'm trying to, sometimes I have to figure it out myself too. Because when I do the calculations, you guys, and try to calculate the way HUD calculates, my calculations don't come out the same, right? HUD does not use the same calculator every month or something, because when I try to do it, it does not make sense. So take it for what it is, right? But let's look at April's report and then we can talk about it. So this is April. It just came out today. And this is phase 4, cycle 3, March 5th through April 1st. Okay, so this is really March's numbers. Shows that approximately 10.8 or 4.9 million renter households were behind on their rental payments in March. It says down from 11.6%. An estimated 4.1% or 1.8 million renter households feared eviction was imminent in the next 2 months, the same as 1 year ago. So, and as far as households, approximately 5.5% or 4.56 million homeowner households were behind on their mortgage payments in March, up from 5.2% or 4.26 million year over year. An estimated 1.24% or 1.02 million homeowners feared foreclosure was imminent in the next 2 months. So that is, I will drop this in the chat, you guys. That is where we are. Boom. Right there. So y'all have that article and y'all can see what we have going on. But like I always say, you guys, this is a housing survey, right? It's a housing survey. It's not accurate. Like, you need Mr. Cooper. You need Bank of America, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon need to report his defaulted numbers, like all his defaulted notes. And then we would get an accurate depiction of exactly how many people are behind on their mortgage and behind on their rent. And just think about that. If 4 million people or 5 million people are behind on their rent, what are their landlords doing? Right? Like, that's why these investors are going up for auction. That's why these landlords are struggling right now, you guys. So if we combine homeowners and renters, that's at least 10 million right there if we do renters and homeowners. But again, it's not accurate. It's a housing survey. And I always say, they don't ever ask me the housing survey. So I don't know who they asking. But 10% of FHA mortgages are in default right now. I think over 10%. Veterans moratorium ends at the end of the month, but I see they've tried to come up with like a loan program to help veterans. Y'all, there's a lot of veterans in foreclosure right now, even though the news is acting like it's only like a handful of people. It's a lot of veterans in foreclosure right now. It's a lot of people, period, in foreclosure right now, if we have to be completely honest about what's going on. It is. Yes, Jackie, you sent me an email. A couple of people, when that article, when that story broke, a lot of people sent me that veteran loan. It's a lot. I wouldn't be surprised, you guys. Like I was saying on my video earlier today, that's coming out tomorrow. I don't expect anything to happen before the election, right? Everybody's like, when is the market going to crash? When is this? When are foreclosures going to come? Nothing is going to happen until after the election, right? Like I said, if they got to prop the housing market up on their shoulders, right? They are not going to let the house, nothing catastrophic is going to happen before the election, right? So, except a whole lot of false promises and, and don't worry, this is not an election show. I don't care about either way, either side, either way. But just be prepared for all these promises and all that to come out, since it's an election year, right? Just know I still got my student loans. They have not deleted mine. That's all I can say, right? So just know I don't foresee anything happening with the market until they'll probably put another moratorium, right? Once veterans come out of this moratorium at the end of the month, once these foreclosure numbers start going up, I wouldn't be surprised if they put another moratorium or stop foreclosures until, I don't know, after the election, right? But that just gives us time to get our credit right and save our coins, right, everybody? Right. I imagine everybody just said right to the screen. So, you guys, y'all want to look at some auction properties? Like big auction day in Georgia and Texas today, the first Tuesday of the month. You guys, y'all want to check out some auction properties? That's really what I was going to come on here and talk about. That's right, no flat screen TVs, you guys. Thank you. Right. Let's look at some auction properties and, ask me whatever you want to ask me. But I figured we'd look at these, see some results of auctions. And I tell you guys, auction.com is a great place to look for auctions no matter where you are. Let me go there because some of y'all don't believe me. Auction.com is a really good resource. Let me share my screen with y'all real quick. And then we'll go look at, everybody can see this. Yes, everybody's with me. What is Southern New Jersey? What is that? Give me a city in Southern New Jersey. Or can I just put in New Jersey? New Jersey is the state. That's going to be a lot. Look. Boom. Did the screen change? It did change. Okay, so here, I always say auction.com is a great resource. At least it's a starting point. And a couple of things I'll share with you, you guys. Like, let me find a foreclosure. So this is New Jersey. Always, when you're on these auction sites, be very aware of the location. So this is an online auction, which is good, you guys, because I think you don't have to have the money immediately, right? If it's online. Let me see. Buying type. I need foreclosures is what I was looking for. And then I want to share a little. I shared this on the last masterclass. This is bank owned, private seller, bank owned, REOs. Are y'all looking for REOs? Auction.com has REOs and auction properties. You can bid like May 6th through May 8th. Go on auction.com. Where are there's a foreclosure. Here we go. Okay, so keep in mind, check out where the auction is located, okay? So here, the location is in the hotel. A lot of times auction.com will be in a hotel. Here in Memphis, they're in the hotel, right? Can you share the bank-owned properties website? Yes, I will. I promise I will. I promise. I got you, the king of clutter. I promise. So like I was saying, check here to make sure, and y'all go to an auction. You don't have to pay. You don't have to register. Just go. But make sure you look and see where it's located, okay? The Heldrick Hotel first floor conference room. Just go in the hotel and sit down. That's what you can do. If you're also looking for, do you see right here what says foreclosure contact info? I always just kind of copy and paste this person's stern. Whoever pops up, Google them. That's the trustee or the foreclosure attorney, and see if they have, sometimes they post the foreclosures ahead of time, and then bookmark their site. Okay. Like Stern and Eisenberg, right? Like I would put them in, let's see, Eisenberg. Boom. This tab instead so y'all can see what I'm doing. So y'all not like, Ashley, I can't see what you're doing. So here's Stern and Eisenberg. Let's see. Some of them will share the foreclosures services. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if they share. They might not, but a lot of times they will. But that's just a tip, you guys, that I always do. Go on auction.com and see where it says foreclosure contact info and Google whoever there. Maybe go through a couple of properties and see, click through a couple of them and find like 3 or 4 and then bookmark their site, right? And then that way you can be ahead of the game, So you said Mount Holly, you guys. Let me do it real quick and then we will move along and look at some Mount Holly. Are you in here? I don't know. I don't see you. I'll have to look for you. I will look for you. But a lot of times, this is where I would say put it in and see. And that's where you can find some auction properties. Give me a second, but I'll help you though. Okay. So moving right along to the next question. Let's stop sharing. King of Clutter, you are asking about REO websites. That's what you want. Can you share? Bank owned. I'm losing my voice already. Bank owned websites. Yes, of course I can. Let's talk about REO websites. Let's do it. Okay. So, okay. But yeah, look there, Colette. Look there. So let's talk about REO. That's HUD Home Store. HUDHomestore.gov. I will drop this site in the chat. Copy. Boom. This is the first one. Boom. HUD Home Store. It looks like something popped up. What is this? Okay. Don't show me again. Come on HUD Home Store and you can find homes. These are all REO bank owned homes. Okay. Let's see if we got anything in, let's say Chicago. There's one. There's a couple that popped up in Chicago. So these bank owned, you guys, like I say, bank owned properties, you can use financing. That's FHA, FHA 203K. That's conventional. That's VA loans. You can use financing when you are on REO sites. Okay. You can get an inspection. You can do all of those things. Usually the title is clear on these, not like at the auction with me. You know what I mean? But, it's traditional financing. So don't feel like you're left out in the cold because you can't come to the auctions with me with cash, right? Look at REO properties. And right now, it might not be a ton of properties up, but bookmark these sites, you guys. They're coming. I promise. So HUD Home Store, go on here, figure out how you have to bid. Here's price reduced, case number. You can get home inspections. You can, I had to look at the screen. You can negotiate with the bank, you guys. Negotiate appliances, negotiate repairs. They're not going to do repairs, but you can ask for allowances, right? You can negotiate with them. This says 49,000. I'd have been offered the bank like 20,000 and been like, counter me back, right? Because it's the bank, right? And they selling their loans. Fannie Mae's selling their loans for like 38 cents on the dollar to hedge funds. You can give me this $49,000 property for $20,000. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So HUD Home Store, that's one of them. I see you, Kathy Ashley. I got you in Florida. HUD Home Store. So there's also Home Steps. if I can type today. Homesteps.com. That's Freddie Mac's site for REO properties. I'm going to put this in the chat. Oh, boom. There it is. Sorry, guys. So let's see. I'll put in, we can do Chicago again, right? Or maybe we can do Miami. Miami-Dade. They full of foreclosures right now. Let's see if they got any. Yep, they got some. So here is Homesteps. This is Freddie Mac's. Again, you guys, traditional financing. Just get your credit a little right, save you a little money for a down payment, and you can buy an REO property, right? Come on here, check these out. So that's Homesteps. Then we got homepath.com. They were down the other day. Are they still down? Hold on, because Fannie Mae might be doing some shady stuff. Homepath.com by Fannie Mae. Are we working? Yeah, there we go. Homepath.fanniemae.com. I am dropping this in the chat for y'all. So that is Fannie Mae's site, okay? And let me know if I'm going too fast, because I know clickety clicking, and it might not be changing as quickly as I think it is. So check out their site, you know what I mean, and see what they got cooking good looking, Let's see. They got anything in Chicago right now? My computer might be going a little slow, but y'all go on here and play in these sites. Fannie Mae always playing. They probably over here selling their loans to Blackstone. If my channel gets shut down, you know why? Because I'm talking bad about these other companies. Make an online offer, but save these sites, bookmark them, come back and check. They tell you, if you're a real estate agent, you can get commission. You can get commission, real estate agents. You know what I mean? Just make sure you know how these sites work. Boom. So good old HomePath, right? So, okay. So that's HomePath. What else? Truist REO. They haven't really had a lot on there, but they're probably coming. Truist. That's Truist Bank. Their REO site is truistreo.com. Boom. Boom. And then, you know what I mean? Do like I did. Put a property search in there. I think Bank of America has an REO site too. Bank of America REO. Let's see. Foreclosures.bankofamerica.com. There it is. Can y'all see the site? Boom. Yep, y'all are with me. I'm going to drop this in the chat for you. Boom. There you go. And Wells Fargo also has a site as well. I think it's Wells Fargo at something. But there are some for you right there. So HomePath, Homesteps, HUD Home Store, Truist REO, and then foreclosures.bankofamerica.com. Really good sites. If there's nothing on there right now, save them, bookmark them, and check back regularly, if I can talk correctly tonight. King of Clutter, I hope that helped you and everybody else when it comes to REO sites. Again, you can get financing on these properties, you guys. It's not like me at the auction where you got to bring me certified funds. You can use typical financing on REO properties. Now, if they require too much work, you probably can't go FHA unless you go FHA 203K. You know what I mean? If it needs too much work, you probably have to go conventional. Just a little tidbit for you right there, you guys. So there you go. I answered that question. And, I'm going to show you all, and you're going to be like, Ashley, you always show us this. But I'm showing y'all again because a lot of times people are new and they don't know. So I don't want to take that for granted that somebody on here might be new or this is their first time. So you know what site I'm sharing. You guys, hold on. I'm about to share. You're welcome. I'm about to share this site for the new people who are coming. And come on, site. My computer is going slow, probably because all of y'all are on this Wi-Fi and I'm on this Wi-Fi, and it's Wi-Fiing. You guys, it's not pulling up for me. And maybe it's because I'm impatient and it won't. I'll try again in a second, but it's not working for some reason. I was going to do prop wire, but we'll see. Are you still thinking doing a video on side hustles for REO properties? Thinking doing a video on side hustles for Oh, you mean what jobs are created during like a down market? Is that what you're asking me? And be sure, like trash out companies and cleaning companies and lawn companies and storage companies and stuff like that, and laundromats and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I'll just make a PDF and give it to y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all don't have to sit in the class and watch me talk and ramble for so long. I'll come up with something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let me figure out. But those are some good companies. Trash out crews, clean out crews. If you go on Fannie Mae's site, I'll share my screen with you really quickly. I get so sidetracked. Have y'all noticed that? Like, I know y'all like, Ashley, really? Follow through on a thought, Ashley. But on Fannie Mae's site, if you give me a second, let me find where it is. On Fannie Mae's site, they have a list of of services or contractors that they need when it comes to like supply. Okay, I think it's suppliers. Yeah. Fannie Mae works with suppliers to deliver product, service, and expertise. So contracting opportunities through Fannie Mae. Select contract, blah, 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 blah. I was going to try. And if you go on this site, Procure One, I'm so country. Hopefully y'all can see this. Yep. Procure One. I'm going to put it in the site and sign up. They give a list of of contractors and things that they are looking for. Fannie Mae's looking for. So having said, so hold on. They have a list. Contracting new suppliers, need to create a profile, select contract. Hold on, you guys. Y'all know this is real time. This is reality TV. This is reality TV. So when I'm looking for stuff, I'm really looking for it. I think you got to sign up. There is this one site that and it tells like exactly what Fannie Mae is looking for, or like what kind of people they exist, diverse suppliers, contracting opportunities. I keep on clicking on that. Contract, new suppliers, existing. Fannie Mae fosters, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Confirm your company provides goods or services that Fannie Mae. Share this tab instead. Can we all see it? Everybody blinking. Thank you, the king of clutter. This is way better than Love After Lockup. Y'all so funny. I'm trying to put y'all on, right? Before everybody else get here. So that is what they purchased. If you can see this, right? So boom, real estate, appraisers, bankruptcy, foreclosure, and eviction vendors, general contractors, property renovations, property preservation, real estate brokers, title and closing. You see this like recruiting, relocation. Boom. You know what I mean? Here, I'll drop this in the tab in the live for you. But boom. Check out Fannie Mae's site, you guys. I know like when you're thinking about what you can offer, check them out, absolutely. I'm trying, you jump on before you know what I mean? Just figure it out. You know what I mean? Okay. So there we go. That's what I wanted. Since you asked about like jobs in the class and stuff, I'll maybe make a PDF or something with links and websites that can help you all. So you don't have to sit and listen to me for like 2 hours. So boom, that was Fannie Mae's contractor vendor site. I'm sure Freddie Mac and all of them, HUD probably has their own and everything like that. No, it's okay. You're right on time, Sonia. You are right on time. Right on time. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sonia had a birthday. Happy belated birthday to Sonia, you guys. So come on, Mikhail, with your property preservation company. I need you to get on there and sign up, and then let us know how that process went. So, yes, check them out, you guys, all of you, and I always say this, be professional, right? Cash App is not a good payment source. Cash App is not a professional payment source, okay? Working with banks, working with HUD, do not tell them you get paid through Cash App. Okay, so just for the record, you better form you a little LLC and get you a Stripe account and keep it pushing. Okay, so next up on the list of things to do tonight on Tuesday, let's talk about auctions, right? That was the original plan. Auctions was the original one. Cash App is right, friends and family, not business and business, right? Not coins and corporate is not Cash App. So let's go to auctions, Texas, Georgia. I think we got some California auctions going on this week. I'm going to share my screen with you. You went to the auction today? Why you didn't take pictures? Look, why you didn't take pictures? Why you didn't call me on FaceTime? One day, one of y'all gonna call me on FaceTime, and then you just put me on speakerphone, and I'm gonna bid for you. Plus 100. That'll be me on FaceTime. You just hold the phone up while you're at the auction. They're gonna be like, "Who said that?" Me over here on the FaceTime. They're like, "Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone." Okay, let's talk about auctions, class. If a house is off market, can you still give an estimate about that? Hold on, let's talk about this questions again. Hold on. If a house is off market, can you still give an estimate, etc.? Explain to me, Roy Green, if a house is off the market, can who give an estimate? Can who give an estimate? Tell me who we talking about. Can you still give an estimate if a house is off the market? Is that allowed? People are always on the phone, right? Like a lot of people have people bidding on their behalf if they live out of state, or if they're foreign investors, you'll see people on the phone all the time, making sure they want them to bid up or how high they want them to go. So you can absolutely, yes, do that. I'm always excited. Look at me. I want to see what auctions are like other places. My people in Detroit reach out to me. Chicago lets me know when they have auctions, send me pictures. So I always like to, I went to one and took a picture and tagged you. When did you tag me? You should have sent me a message. Look, you should have sent me a message. I'm going to go find it, and then I'm going to post it in my stories. The North Dallas New Home Hub. Come on. Okay, didn't know that. Yeah, you can always, like, people are like, I can't bid for you, you guys. First of all, I can't bid for you and auction at the same time. I can't do that. People ask me all the time. I cannot. But somebody can bid for you, right? If you can't be there, just tell them how much money. Okay, good. So okay, once I get on, then I'll be able to see it. So, let me do this again for everybody that's new here. When you come to the auction, oh, that was another one that didn't go. So when you come to the auction, they're going to ask the vesting name. This is literally what I have at the auction. Like, this is reality TV right here. Okay. So when you come see me at the courthouse, I make you fill this out, right? And it just has, and it's not a whole page. It's literally just, you're right here. Vesting name. That's the name that goes on the deed. Okay. It could be Ashley Pickens LLC, right? You just had an ad bust through the line person. Has that ever happened, you guys? I'm still here. I was talking. Look, I was talking. Vesting name is the y'all had ads go through. I don't ever have the ads on when I'm doing lives, you guys. Vesting name is the name that goes on the deed. So it can be an LLC, right? It can be Perfect Homes LLC. The bidder name is whoever's bidding for you. So if it's not you and you're out of town and you got your brother at the auction, they can put the bidder name. Just make sure they put the vesting name, right? Address, city and state, and telephone number. Because what, class? Deeds and refunds come in the mail. Deeds and refunds come in the mail. And keys Don't come at all. You do not get keys at all. Okay. So you might be climbing through a window, but deeds and refunds come in the mail. You guys, have y'all ever got ads when I've been on here? I don't know. You guys, I don't know. I'll check if I can't check right now because the whole screen will go off. I'll lose everybody on here if I get to clicking on stuff, but I'll check. When we're negotiating with banks on RS, do they negotiate the AP? Oh, I don't know. I just know they do that price for sure. I don't know. Look, you include in it that you want them to buy it down. Ask how much it's going to cost to buy it down and then put that in the price, your offer price. You know what I mean? Roy, did you think of the question you had to ask me about estimates? Just lowball them real good is what I'm saying. Lowball the banks. Ask for repairs. Ask for appliances. Ask for closing costs. Ask for all of those things if you are negotiating on REO properties, right? Me at the auction, you can't negotiate with me, right? Sorry. You can't negotiate with me at the auction. So that was my point. Yes, people can bid. Yes, people are on the phone. Boom, boom. Did I answer all these questions? Boom. Okay, cool. You learned a lot at the auction, Jim. I know. Go mingle, meet some people. You know what I'm saying? Get you some buyers. So let's moving right along because we'll be on. You'll look up and it'll be 1:00 in the morning. So auctions today, you guys. Auctions today. I'm gonna put this in the chat so y'all know where to look to find this site. I just dropped it in the chat for everybody who is chatting. For reference, they updated every Friday. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post auctions. This is one of the places I go to. If you want to go back, right? Let's say a property that you were looking for went up for auction and you want to know if it's sold or how much it's sold for. You can, last big auction was, what is this? May, before that was April. Here we go. This is the first. Is this? Yeah. So this is April's auctions. And what I'm saying is you can see class. Here is the opening bid. Oh, well, it did too much. This is the opening bid right here. This is what it's sold for right here. Okay. If you scroll bid and results. Okay. If you come to this site. So this is the last auction, last April auction for Georgia and Texas. So you can see, the fact is a lot of people ask me, how do you see results? Like this one, opening bid was 21,000 and it ended up selling for 160. Just for reference, if this number, the opening bid and the result is the same, that means it did not sell. It probably reverted back to the bank and became an REO property, right? Because that's what happens when properties don't sell at the bank. And a lot of times these properties will revert back to the bank because they were just purchased in the last couple of years, right? Last 22, 23, the opening bid is the loan amount, right? So if you just bought in the last 2, 3, 4 years, you owe that entire loan, honestly, or you probably upside down. And nobody goes to the auction to overpay for a property, okay? So if the opening bid is market value, it's not going to sell, right? There's RE Watchman. Y'all say hello to him. I just talked about you. That is who posted the Texas stuff, you guys. Say welcome. I literally just read your post out loud. Y'all go follow him. RE Watchman, where can they find you? Yeah, I believe so. Texas, is Texas a non-disclosure state? I'm not sure. Well, I should ask you. RE Watchman, where can they find you? If y'all missed it, if you came in late, right? Look, I literally had your post on, hold on, so everybody can see. I had your post on, I read it, right? And for everybody who missed it, if you're in Texas, shout out to Texas, right? They're talking about one of the epicenters if the market does crash or downturn, because you're not allowed to say crash anymore, And he was talking about First Key Homes, right, is joining the home selling party in San Antonio Metro, right? So they 25 homes listed for sale, right? And then Lance Lambert commented up under it and said in Texas, American Homes for Rent purchased 0 homes. So we got First Key Homes. These are these big like hedge funds and companies buying up. They bought up tons of properties in 2022, tons of properties. When people were trying to buy homes and it was multiple offers and they got beat out by cash, a lot of times it was these investors, right? So these companies like First Key Homes, American Homes for Rent, right? So in Texas, American Homes for Rent purchased 0 homes and sold off 185 homes. Sold off, right? That is what most real estate experts or real estate people are watching, right? That's what people mumbling, right? If these hedge funds and big property management companies start selling off these houses, that's a problem, right? That could tank our market, right? They start throwing all these homes on the market and for less than what they pay because they don't care, right? They don't care. They're hedge funds. They're big corporations. They don't care, right? Even if they take a loss on it, it doesn't matter to them, but it matters to us because that's going to affect your equity, right? They start selling at a cheaper price. There goes everybody's equity, right? And like I said, in the other thing, FOMO, right? When homeowners and sellers start seeing houses coming on the market, right? And the prices are coming down, then they're going to start throwing their house on the market too, right? Because they're going to be like, oh, crap, I don't want to miss this, right? You don't want to miss this boat. So he said Homes for Rent purchased 0 homes and sold off 185 homes in Q1 of 2024, right? Houston sold 75 homes, Dallas 58 homes, in Austin 32 homes, and in San Antonio 20 homes. They are offloading these properties, you guys. That is something we have to be aware of for sure, right? Like we seeing, right? They bought, couldn't rent, drop, yeah, big. So exactly what we're seeing, you guys. If you were on here Sunday, we walked through that property and we could go through it again. But RE Watchman, let everybody know where they can find you and follow you. And he is in Texas. So go follow him on all of his channels and handles, right? So tech auctions today, you guys. I promise we're going to get here. I know I'm taking the scenic route, but we're going to get here. Okay, we are back. So we can look at some results. We can pull up some properties. If you got to go to bed, I understand. Just come back and watch the replay tomorrow. You know what I mean? So today is the 7th. Am I on the screen with y'all? Yep, we all together. Everybody with me? If you're with me, blink. If you're not with me, blink 2 times. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just keep blinking. Okay, there we go. Miguel blinked first. There it is. So looks like something in Franklin. Okay, so let's PP, you guys, if you don't know, PP stands for not the loan, right? Not the loans they was giving out, not the stimulus, but it stands for postpone. This one postponed all the way to October. Golly, what is going on in Aurora Avenue? We'll just pull out a few of these. We pulled out a few last time, Sunday. Share this tab. Aurora. There it is. Everybody with me? We can all see. Okay, everybody blinking. I see y'all. They are postponed until October. Built in 2002. Close to everything. Okay. So I was just going to look real quick and see if I can see what they had going on. A lot of times it'll give you foreclosure info, like when they price change 2023, 23, show more. They've been trying to sell it. Okay, so they bought in 2018 for 300,000. Okay. And then in June of 2023, they put it on the market for $1 million. Maybe it was the land, right? Well, their auction has been postponed until October. Okay, let's see. I'm with y'all if y'all are. Maybe they did, but a bankruptcy doesn't usually postpone it until for what is if this is May, June, July, August, September, October, maybe 5 months. I don't know unless it's and it says for I don't know. You don't ever know with these people. Um, let's see, you guys. Here's one that's sold. Tyler Lane. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a second, you guys, and I'm gonna pull it up so everybody can see it. We'll just look at a couple of these and then we will all go to sleep. Okay? Okay. Share this tab and say, ooh, and it's on the market. Did it sell today? It did sell today and it's on the market. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I have seen this. I say this all the time, you guys. You got to let the bank know. Like if you work with homeowners in foreclosure like I do, you guys, and you are trying to buy that property from them, you need to let the bank know that you have them under contract, right? Do not try to outrun an auction. Okay? Don't do that because a lot of times you cannot and they will auction off your house. I have auctioned off plenty of properties that were on the market, right? I have auctioned off properties that had pending. They probably had a contract on it, right? A buyer was probably doing inspections on it, right? And that homeowner didn't tell their agent or didn't tell the buyer that they were in foreclosure. Hold on, let me, when it's serious, I put my big face right on the screen. I have auctioned off people's houses that were under contract, right? Because how is the bank supposed to know that you're selling your house if you don't call them and tell them? I know y'all aren't going through this, but I'm letting you know if you work with people who are in foreclosure. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Talk to the bank. Let the bank know that you're buying the house, right? A lot of times they'll say, send the contract, and they will postpone it, right? That I do that all the time. I make sure I talk to that mortgage company. I send them a contract, and they will postpone that auction until my closing date, okay? If you don't tell the bank that you are trying to sell your house, they will proceed with that auction. Okay. So, coming from me, you guys, your favorite auction mama, I have auctioned off properties that are on the market. I have auctioned off properties with a contract that show pending, right? That buyer is probably pissed off, right? Because they paid for a home inspection, they paid for an appraisal, and all of that. And that homeowner didn't tell them that they were in foreclosure, right? I've heard stories of investors going to the house after they just bought it at auction, and people pull up and are like, I got a contract on this house. And they're like, I just bought it at auction, and they're like, we didn't know. And usually they can work out a deal with that buyer, but you know what I'm saying? So if you are reaching out to homeowners in distress, make sure you let the mortgage company know, right? Before you go through all that headache and then go up for auction. Everybody with me? Blink if you understand what I'm saying. Take a deep breath if you understand what I'm saying. So the point is, here is one of them. It is on the market for sale. Let's look at it. Cute as a button. A button is not that cute. Cute as a button, right? With in-law teen suite with kitchenette and second family room. Get it while it lasts. Isn't that cute? I'm just trying to say, you know what I mean? What do y'all think? There it is, listed at $289,900. They knew they was in foreclosure. They already moved all their stuff out, right? They just left a couple little decorations. But yeah, it's empty. They knew. They knew. I'm not laughing because it's not funny, but I'm saying they knew, right? So it's sold today at auction. Y'all see, look at that. Opening, they only owed $55,000 on that house. $55,000. Were y'all with me? I see y'all are blinking and blinking and blinking. Okay. Did you see the house, you guys? Did y'all share that? Did y'all see the pictures as I was going through the pictures? Because I get to talking and forget. Can't see? Y'all can't see the pictures? Can you see the pictures of the house? Yes? No? Maybe so. Okay. Blinking because y'all can see the house? Blink, blink, blink. Okay. Okay. Y'all are good. Y'all can see the house. It's blue. It's baby blue. The house is baby blue. So my point is, you guys, they owed, their balance was $55,000. Blink 182. Um, their balance was $55,000. They lost all their equity at auction, and it sold today at auction for $175,000 is what it sold for. What are the comps looking like over there, you guys? Did I click on it? Maybe they just got desperate and just threw it on the market. It's only been on the market for 5 days. They tried to hurry up and sell it. Let's see what it's saying. How long have they? Zestimate's got it at 289. Their bid, their loan balance was $55,000, you guys. And they let it go up for auction. Yo, I would have sold it. I'd have put it on the market for like, look, give me 120. Give me 120 for it. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, you know, they don't have any history. It doesn't look like no price history. They just threw it on the market at the last minute and I guess tried to sell it and couldn't. Man, 55,000 and lost it at auction. So now this investor who just picked it up for 175 today at auction, shoot, they can repaint it and throw it right back on the market. You know what I mean? They can put it right back on the market. And that homeowner could have had that money. You know what I mean? You only owed 55,000. You know, that's the part that you be like, really? Just let it. Sometimes you got to put your pride in your pocket. Put your pride in your pocket and sell it, right? And get off of it, right? And now it's gone for auction. Yep, foreclosure ramping up. They are. I was saying I saw South Carolina, a foreclosure attorney posted a picture of their desk and it had like 2,000 folders, like foreclosures that they were working right now in South Carolina. I can't figure out what's going on in South Carolina. Y'all got some high taxes? Like, what is it over there, you guys? I guess it's just because I don't really hear that much. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, again, if you've been here for a while, there's one in Fulton. Opening bid was $21,000 and it got bid up to 160. Let's see what she looked like. Let's see what she looked like. Tab in Atlanta. She's cute. She looks like a Memphis house. She looks like she's from Memphis. 3 beds, 2 baths, worth $227,000. Opening bid was $21,000. They only owed $21,000. It could be a second. Let's see. I always do a little research, right? Let's see when they bought it. Let's see when they bought it, if I can get that info. It was built in if they bought it in 1955, it probably was the opening bid, probably was. They bought it in 96 for 72. That was the opening bid, 21. That was right. Dang, that was probably somebody's grandma. You know what I mean? They bought that house in 1996, you guys. And that opening bid was $21,000 today. And it sold for $160,000 and it's worth $227,000. Is that a good deal? Somebody should have called them. Y'all should have called them. They only owe $21,000. Who in Atlanta? Right. The year of the Olympics in Atlanta. Olympics and new house, right? Somebody should have called them. If I would have known, I would have called them, and I'm not even in Georgia, right? You could have just offered them 100,000, right? They would have been happy. They would have cleared maybe like 70. So let's see. I wanted to show you all something else, and then this meeting can be adjourned. Because y'all know I can talk. Let's see if anything. Let's go down a little bit. 92.28. There's one. Ooh, there's one. Opening bid was 50,000. Sold for 142. That's Georgia. Y'all see all these in Georgia? Were my Texas auctions canceled? Ooh, look at this opening bid for $7,500. This must just be a street, right? Because it doesn't have an address. Dallas, that one was canceled. Ooh, they canceled the big one. Do y'all remember this from Sunday? This is that big one. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to y'all. This is the one we look at the history of it. This is the big one. Check it out. Blink when you can see it. Everybody see that one? Blink when you can see it. Opening bid was 4 million. 4 million, I think. Looks like it got, somebody must have called. Joan, did you call them? Joan, did you call them and try to work out a deal with them? Looks like it was canceled. They weren't going to let that one go, right? So this one was up for auction today. 7 beds, 10 baths, 10,000 square feet. Look at that. She looks new, right? She's new. Ooh, look at that, you guys. Look at me. I'm such a geek. Don't we all want this, or just me? You know what I mean? They probably got like an encyclopedia. Y'all still know what encyclopedias are? I had an encyclopedia when I was growing up. So let's look at the history of 346 Hunters Trail. Here, I'm going to drop it in the chat for y'all so y'all can go check her out. In foreclosure. So let me make sure the screen is moving with me and not against me. Hold on. Let's see if we can find. Built in 2021. Everybody with me? Built in 2021. Brand new. Brand spanking new. Let's look at this history, right? So, and it's a whole lot of history, isn't it, you guys? Look at this. Hold on. Let's hear her story. Let's hear her story. Hold on. Built in 2022, right? Okay. So in 2019, 1.3, 2020, 1.6. Maybe this was the land. Here we go. 2020, maybe they paid for the land, 1.6 million, put the house on it, and then listed it for 9.2 million. Look at that. Zestimate now at 5.3. October 2022 listed for 9.2. Then they tried to rent it in January of 2023 for 35,000 a month. Then they pulled it off the market. Then they listed it for sale for 8.2. Then they pulled it off the market. Then they listed it for sale for 6.9. Then they raised the price back up to 7.8. Then they lowered it to 6.4. Then they tried to rent it for 35,000. Then they lowered it to 5.9. Then they lowered it to 5.6. Then they took it off the market. Then they listed it for 5. I can't. Then they listed it for rent for 34. Then they listed it for rent for 29,000. And then they pulled it off the market. And here we are today in foreclosure. Wow. And there it is. She's pretty. She's pretty. So, oh my God, if I can't, it doesn't show on my side. It doesn't show on my side. So that was in Texas, right? A lot of postponements. It looks like, if y'all are reading these with me, Alameda, there's a 2 million one, 735. There's a 1.4. And look, when you click on like 1.4 in California, it looks like a regular Memphis house, right? But it's like 1.4 million in California. Oh, that pulled a Memphis house, San Bernardino. You know what I mean? It's just Bernardino. Okay. Because I'm always interested to see. Here we go. Oh, it's a commercial property. That's what it is. What is it? Is it the investment? Turnkey restaurant is what it is that's up for auction. I'll try to look when I get off here and see what, if I can change that. Because y'all don't ever have ads, do y'all? Have y'all ever been on my channel and had ads when y'all were watched me on live on Sundays or something? I'll try to see if I can turn it off, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't know. Because we usually don't have that problem. But it's an investment property for 1.4 million. It looks like it did not sell. But I just wanted to go through some properties with this because you're always asking me about auction properties and things like that. So I wanted to share that with you. I know I'm stopping and starting talking. I was looking at the numbers. Y'all can see what I'm looking at. I'm always interested to see like Orange County and stuff like that to see what those opening bids are going to be, So does the store count for the No, I don't think so. But you may be opening bids, but I don't think so. Okay, so I'll look and see if there's something I can change or something. Since y'all never gotten them before, I don't know what happened tonight because I don't turn them on or anything like that. I try to make it an enjoyable watching experience. I'm telling you, I'm enough entertainment for y'all without ads. I'm telling you. So, okay, you guys, I put this in the chat so you can go in here and check this out. And I would show you PropWire. Do I have any auctions this week? Boom, boom, boom. Postponed. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me stop sharing. Boom. But I always tell you, if you can't find them, check out propwire.com. Y'all know that's a great site that I always try to share with everybody. PropWire, I think at this point I have shared it so many times, but I always turn it off, you guys. I don't ever have the ads on, especially when I'm live with y'all, so because I don't know if it cuts it out and then cuts me back in, right? So I don't ever have it on when I'm going live with y'all. So you guys, we've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. Before I came on here, I was watching The Inside Job, I guess just to piss me off right before I come on here, but I was watching The Inside Job. And hope y'all check it out. And the other movie recommendations, 99 Homes, Inside Job, and The Big Short, right? What else, you guys? I have not scheduled my latest masterclass yet. I'm not sure when it will be. I will have one, but I don't know when it will be, right? A lot of y'all have asked about the Auction Accelerator course. You guys, the links, let me put the links up because y'all ask me all the time about it. Use code THANKYOU. It is the course that teaches you how to find, analyze, and bid on properties. What did you watch yesterday? You watched Inside Job or 99 Homes, or what did you watch? I love when people, watch it. And I'm like, y'all really do listen to me. Use code THANKYOU for that. You know what I mean? I have done my letter, 99 Homes. Yeah, that one, lots of profanity, and it will upset you, honestly. Absolutely. Use that. I got to send out my letters today. I always do my letters. If you need my letter bundles, 99 Homes. It was crazy. I know, you guys. I know. Look, I'm talking to y'all like y'all are right here. I know. 99 Homes, you guys. Look, let me show y'all so y'all can know what to watch. I like, Ashley, you just refuse to get off of here, don't you? You just refuse. Here, let me share my screen so y'all can see. Yes. So I always compare it to, and some of y'all might be familiar, if y'all watch the Handmaid's Tale, right? That used to be really big. I only watched a couple of episodes of it because it's just so dark and heavy, right? And I don't like feeling like that. But 99 Homes, it's, my anxiety gets real high when I watch it, right? I can't watch it in the daytime because I'm going to cry in the first 20 minutes. I'm going to be crying. My day is going to be ruined. But that's what 99 Homes looks like. Check it out. It's got a lot of profanity in it. So don't watch it around your kids, right? Stop. We can't tell you the end, Joan. We can't tell everybody the end. I can't watch it. I told you I tried to watch it one day in the middle of a work day. I was like, let me just turn this on. 20 minutes in, I said, nope, I can't do it to myself. I'm over there crying, trying to work. I was like, I can't do this. My blood pressure is too high. So check out 99 Homes. Don't watch the kids because they do use profanity. For real, for real. And then y'all know I love The Inside Job. I was watching that before I even got on here with you all. It's this one with the man standing on the cash. That one will make you upset, but not the same kind of upset that 99 Homes will. But The Inside Job is really good. It's on Amazon Prime right now for free. If you have Amazon Prime, check it out. It's the documentary of the last housing crash, and they interview people. It starts off slow. Okay, it starts off slow, but keep watching it. It'll pick up. Okay. So check out The Inside Job, and I think everybody has seen The Big Short at this point. Everybody has seen The Big Short. Those are my 3 movie recommendations. I love that y'all have watched them. I guess y'all do listen to me. Oh, it's $14 after the free trial is up. So you better hurry up before the free trial. You know what I'm saying? Watch it before the free trial. Did I want to share? Oh, I want to share this with you all real quick. Y'all are always asking me for book recommendations. Guys, I'll think of a book. But y'all know I like this book. Inside Job was good, right? I think it teaches you a lot of things about how mortgage notes are bought and sold and what happens after you buy your home and all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff that most real estate agents don't even know, right? How the whole market works behind the scenes. So it really broke it down. If you want to understand what happened in the last housing crash, I suggest you watch it, especially if you're like a real estate agent. It does a really good job. Now you're going to be upset after you finish watching it, but it does a really good job of that. And okay, I got a book recommendation because y'all asked me for book recommendations. For the ladies, don't be mad at me, fellas. I got other books, right? The Only Woman in the Room is a really good book that I have read because usually I'm the only woman in the room. When I go to auctions, I am usually it as the auctioneer. And it is knowledge and inspiration from 20 women real estate investors. And they just kind of tell their stories, how they got into real estate. I really enjoy this book, you guys, The Only Woman in the Room. And so for everybody else, because y'all, the guys are going to be like, Ashley, you didn't share a book with us. Y'all, first of all, my laptop is sitting on books. First of all, I bought a laptop riser and I have not put it together. But if y'all like Bigger Pockets and y'all follow Bigger Pockets, I think I have all of their books. For everybody, The Multifamily Millionaire, because I like duplexes and triplexes and stuff like that. I got this book, The Multifamily Millionaire. It's by Brandon Turner. If y'all follow the Bigger Pockets podcast, it's really good. He wrote a book. So Bigger Pockets podcast, boom, and the book. So don't say I did not put you all on. So ladies, if you need a little inspiration about the real estate market, check out this one. And then everybody else also, multifamily. Let me see who wrote it's by, her name would be Ashley Wilson, right? Not that my name is Wilson, but Ashley Wilson, The Only Woman in the Room, right? And Multifamily Millionaire by Brandon Turner. They're both on Amazon, right? I guess you could go to the library. Y'all know the library is a place where you can go and check out books for free, right? And then you read them and then you take them back. That's what the library is. So, boom. Some book recommendations, some movie recommendations. I try to put y'all on as much as I can. Try to fill you with some knowledge. You know what I mean? Give you a little inspiration, motivation, all the things. So, you guys. Okay, I think, what is the name of the book about the mortgage? About the mortgage. Do you see it? You see it on my shelf? About the which one? Which one, Jackie? Which did I hold it up? What is the name of the book about the mortgage? Did I hold up the book? Or you just asking me the name of the book about the mortgage? I don't know. I tell me, unless all these are getting destroyed right now because they bought wrong. Oh yeah, Airbnb. That'll be another wave, won't it? Airbnb, commercial Airbnb. People who can't hold on to their properties because mortgage rates have not gone down and aren't going down anytime soon. It's so funny, you guys. Jerome just came out like last week and was like, "Rate, we holding rates, right? Longer for higher for longer, right?" I saw an article today. I saw an article today that said Jerome said he cutting rates at the next meeting. I'm like, he didn't say that. I saw an article that said that today. No, you were talking about the verbiage. Oh, okay, okay. Look, I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, I think the only woman in the room that you were explaining a little. Okay, okay. So the only woman in the room. There we go. The Big Short inside. Boom. Thank you. Look at y'all. Share your tidbits of wisdom with everybody. Yeah. So I saw an article today, you guys, that said Jerome is cutting rates at the next meeting. I'm like, he did not say that. And that's where people get confused. So yeah, Airbnbs, that's going to be poor investors. You know what I mean? Poor investors. Y'all just better keep y'all's credit right. You better keep your credit right. Y'all know this is my other, I refuse to get off of here. Just go get your blanket and lay down. You know what I mean? Just put me next to your pillow. Yes, email me so I can make sure. Y'all know this site. I always talk about this site, warrentracker.com, where they talk about job layoffs. And so they'll have like, you can filter it. And I always filter it right here by years, 2024, right? And it'll show all the jobs that have talked about layoffs or have laid off, right? And you can click on the states. So right now, California has laid off 29,371 employees since the beginning of the year. And I just kind of watch this, because once these jobs start laying off, people can't pay their mortgage. Y'all know what I mean? So like New York, and it just tells you like how many layoffs, and you can like look back and see in 2020, look, during COVID, look at that. 1.8 million people were laid off during COVID. 2021, 161,000. 2022, 184. Can y'all see this? Well, I'm just going through it. Blink if you can see it. 2023, we had 337,000 people laid off. And right now, 2024, we are at 96,683 people laid off. And you can look by states and see. It's called Warn. Like I'll drop the site for you. Copy. warntracker.com. And I have it filtered by 2024. You can filter it by however you want to filter it. But I follow this site. I just kind of check back, monthly or so. And then the other site I always tell y'all to follow is Daily Job Cuts, right? So you can see they usually post articles. Sometimes I'm on here. Sometimes your girl makes the cut. Sometimes, but it shows layoffs, right? It shows layoffs over here and businesses that are closing over here. Businesses that are closing or have filed bankruptcy over here on this side, and layoffs. Look, who's hiring? It's one little company. And then layoffs, Goodyear, mortgage lending firm, school assign. It's a lot of schools laying off. John Deere plant, Tesla, more layoffs. You know what I mean? So check out these. I just kind of bookmark them. Bankruptcy. So when you watch the news and they're just like, everything's fine, it's so many jobs, remember that, because there's a difference in jobs being created and jobs actually being filled, right? So companies can always say, we created jobs. And when you watch the news, they always say, well, 100,000 jobs were created in April. How many people actually got hired for those jobs? Right? How many people actually got interviews, or they might have got interviews and still didn't get the job, right? How many were actually filled or salaried or full-time, right? So just be very mindful of that when you watch the news and the information that you get, right? Because in reality, these jobs laying off and closing down. Every time I get on Instagram, somebody's like, we're closing our doors. I'm like, dang, sorry, you know? So you guys, exactly an hour and 30 minutes, I am taking up your Taco Tuesday night. Do you think the school layoffs have to do with the lack of property taxes from people and not paying their mortgages? I don't know what's going on with schools. If these people just not going, if they don't have enough enrollment, admissions, enough funding to keep the schools open, it could. It's probably a combination of all kinds of things, right? Look, admission is down in colleges. I guess these kids saying it's not worth the student loans because they're not going to get a job anyway that's going to cover them. You know what I mean? You just a combination of everything. I heard they changed the FAFSA this year, which is delaying people who need financial aid to get their financial aid. It's just a whole lot of factors. And some people are just saying, look, is college worth these student loans that I'm going to come out with? Am I going to find a job? You know, banks usually pay the taxes when a home is in foreclosure. The banks pay. If you go to the auction, you got to pay the taxes. If you come see me at the auction, you got to pay the taxes. If the taxes are behind, right? That's part of your due diligence, right? So, okay, you guys, that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm uploading a new video tomorrow to YouTube. This live will be up tomorrow. I will probably be back on Sunday. This weekend is Mother's Day, isn't it? So shout out to all the moms, right? Happy Mother's Day, you guys. So that is all I got. If I don't have any other questions, bookmark the sites. Here's the links because y'all be like, Ashley, the auction accelerator. Ashley, what about this? I want the letters. Here you go. Everything is here. Don't forget to use the code. I kind of feel like colleges and corporate landlords will hit similar fate, realizing there's a limit to which you can crank the price up. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all go follow Real Estate Watchman. Did you put where we can follow you, or did I miss it? Or was I talking too hard? Y'all go follow him, especially if you're out of Texas. Even if you're not out of Texas, keep up with what's going on in Texas. You know what I mean? Thanks, you guys. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And if y'all would start recording videos and putting up information, I would share it. You guys, you know what I mean? So, boom, that's all I got. Y'all go follow Real Estate Watchman. Maybe he'll start making a whole bunch of videos and we can go watch him. You know what I mean? Or I can watch y'all. Or when Sonia goes to Poland, we can watch her on her videos, you know? So, because y'all know my degree is laying over here in the corner. It is not even up on the wall, honestly. Sally Mae can come get it any day she want to come get this degree. But anyway, that's not the point. Okay, you guys, that's all I got. It's 9:28. Your agent Ashley at gmail.com. If you have an email, I got a couple emails I need to respond to. I'm not ignoring y'all, I promise. Your agent Ashley at Gmail. Your agent Ashley on Instagram. I couldn't think. I lost my train of thought. Ooh, yeah, make cooking videos. Come on, out of Poland. Come on. You need to have like a little accent. If I was a chef in Poland, I'm going to have a whole kind of accent. We making crumpets and tea. You like a spot of tea? Like, I don't have a good accent, but I'll come up with one, right? So, okay, you guys, that's all I got. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter so I'll let you know when I'm coming out again. And would you like a bit of sugar? A bit of sugar? I can't do it. I always try to have like a London accent and it never works. The bottom? I can't do it. Never mind. Let's all go to bed. Let's all go to bed. Okay, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure you know what you do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Gmail. I'm on Google. Okay, you guys, I'm hanging up. We hanging up on 3. Everybody press the X on 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.